Hello everyone, how you doing? It's Bill with the Vinyl-verse. I have a Vinyl Grabs video today. Got a big stack here of everything that's come in over the past month or so. And I'm going to try to get through this as quickly as possible because there is a lot to show. And I've also written some notes down over here, so if I look over there, that's what I'm doing, because a lot of dates to remember, so I have notes over there. To get started, I had a leftover Amazon gift card from Christmas time, and I decided to use it and pick up a couple albums. The first of which is this is Peter Gabriel Up. Finally got this on vinyl. I've been wanting it for a long time. This is a 2016 reissue. It's a half-speed master. It's on 33 1/3 RPM. The 45 RPM version is pretty scarce, and I haven't been able to come across it lately. So I just went for this, and terrific album. It's not my favorite Peter Gabriel album, but it is a great album. Cover artwork, I remember when I bought the CD when it came out. I don't believe it was pressed on vinyl then in 2002, so I bought the CD, and after having the CD for probably a week or so, or maybe it was a few days, I don't remember, but I didn't realize at first that in the background is his face kind of blurred out. So you have his eyes, and then his nose here. I guess because you focus on these water drops, you don't really see the background. And then if you look close to the water drops, his reflection is in each one of these as well. So very cool artwork there that took me a while to actually see that it's his face. So great album. Songs like Growing Up, More Than This, great song Sky Blue that has the Blind Boys of Alabama singing on, Signal to Noise has Nusrat Ali Khan singing on. So terrific album. Sounds great. This pressing is great. Yeah, very happy with it. And the other thing I bought from Amazon with that gift card, finally, is the Jimi Hendrix Experience, Electric Ladyland. Very happy to get this. I had been wanting it for some time, and I happened to just check to see what the price was, and I couldn't believe it was marked down to $14, and this is the 2010 Sony Legacy Hendrix Family reissue, and it's tremendous. Yeah, sounds great. Great pressing. Classic album, as you all know. It's just terrific. So very happy to finally have a copy in my collection. Now I got a handful of jazz here. Let's start with some jazz fusion. This is Return to Forever, Romantic Warrior, 1976. Let's see, this is on Columbia. So great album. Of course, you have Chick Corea, Al Di Meola, Lenny White on drums, and the great Stanley Clarke on bass. So yeah, terrific album. Finally have it on vinyl. Very happy to have it. Got it for real cheap. Yeah, so that. Next, really happy to get this. This is The Dealer by Chico Hamilton. This is 1966 release on Impulse. Really starting to get into Chico Hamilton. Great drummer. And this says introducing Larry Coryell. So you have a very young Larry Coryell on this album, the great guitarist. So terrific album. Haven't had a chance to spin it yet. Bunch of these in this stack I haven't had time to clean yet, but once I do, this will be one of the first ones to get played. So on this album you have, of course, Chico Hamilton on drums, Arnie Lawrence on alto sax, Larry Coryell on guitar, Richard Davis on bass, and then you have Ernie Hayes on organ for 2 tracks, and you have Archie Shepp on one track on piano. So happy to get this one on Impulse. This is an original pressing, if I didn't mention it already. So yeah, terrific album. Next, another classic album. Real happy to have this one. This is Red Clay by Freddie Hubbard, with Joe Henderson, Herbie Hancock, Ron Carter, and Lenny White. So I just mentioned Lenny White on that Return to Forever album. He also plays drums on this. Great album. This album came out in 1981, and this is a 1970, and this is a 1981 reissue on the CTI label. See that? So, great album by Freddie Hubbard. Of course, Freddie Hubbard on trumpet, Herbie Hancock on piano, Ron Carter on bass, Joe Henderson on saxophone, and Lenny White on drums. So, thrilled to have this one. Next, I bought some things from a Discog seller, and he said something to the effect, if you add one more thing, he can lower the shipping cost and give me a 20% discount. So I found what I'm about to show, and then he couldn't figure out how to, without breaking out the order and starting from scratch, he couldn't figure out how to add to it. So he said, you know what, forget it, he'll just throw it in, and he still gave me a discount. But it's 10-inch record here from 1955. It's Gene Krupa and his orchestra, Drum and Man. This is on Columbia 6i. So pretty excited to have this. Definitely needs a good cleaning cover as well. But very cool to have this, and it ended up being free, so can't beat it. So now on to some mostly prog here, few releases here. So the first album here is the Alan Parsons Project, their debut, Tales of Mystery and Imagination, Edgar Allan Poe. This is on 20th Century Records. Yeah, great album. Never had this on CD, but I did have it on cassette, and I loved playing that cassette. Got lots of play from me back in the day, back in the mid-'80s. So terrific album. So this is all themed around Edgar Allan Poe. Guess the song that maybe some of you have heard is The Raven. But this is the US original release, and it is, did I say the year? 1976? The UK release of this had a different cover. It didn't have a picture like this on it. It was just kind of, if I remember correctly, it was a darker green or something like that. So happy to have that one. Steve Hackett Defector. This is his 4th solo album. Of course, Steve Hackett was in Genesis. Great guitarist. And this is his 4th solo release. Terrific album. I've never had it on vinyl. But, you know, have the CD and all. One of his best here, from 1980. Yep. This is on famous Charisma label there, the Mad Hatter. And the artwork is done by his first wife, Kim Poor. She signs it there. So you got songs like The Steps, Slogans, Jacuzzi, 2 Vamps as guests. Great, great album. Love this one. Next, Andy Summers and Robert Fripp, I Advance Masked. These two collaborated on a couple albums. Happy to find this one. Of course, Andy Summers, the guitarist with The Police, and Robert Fripp, the guitarist with King Crimson. This is on A&M, and it's from 1982. Very interesting album. The title track is really, really great. There they are, Andy Summers and Robert Fripp. So, quite happy to add this to the collection. Now, this one. So, a while back, Melinda Murphy. Are you familiar with the channel Melinda Murphy? Melinda put up a video, and she was showing some of her more interesting or rare releases. And she showed this. This is a band called Novalis. They're from Germany, and this is their 3rd release called Summer a Bend. I'm not sure the correct pronunciation. It's on the Brain label. I'm finding out that I'm really becoming a fan of that Brain label. They put out such terrific releases of these krautrock bands and progressive rock, and that's exactly what this is, krautrock, progressive rock, and it is terrific. After she showed it in her video, I immediately started sampling it online, and then I was sampling other releases of theirs, and just fantastic. I absolutely love this album. It is really, really good. So this is a German pressing, if I didn't mention that, and it was from 1976. And I love that artwork. I think the artwork is tremendous, and the music is even better. So Novalis, new band to me. Once Melinda showed it a little while back. Happy she did, so thank you, Melinda. And I'm going to definitely be seeking out more vinyl releases by them, especially the first 2. This is their 3rd album, and the 2 previous ones, from what I sampled, just sounded great to me. So very, very happy to have this. Okay, now moving on from prog, I have a soundtrack here. This is The Deer Hunter. Hype sticker is directly on the album. I don't know if that was the original way it was sold, or if someone put that on there separately. But big fan of this movie. This is on Capitol. And this is a 1979 release. So it's, yeah, very happy to have this. It says guest performance on Cavatina and Sarabande by John Williams. So John Williams, the great composer, is on here as well. So yeah, got that for pretty cheap. Happy to have that one. Now, just about 6 more here. Let's see. So this was a great find. Great Ray Charles. So Ray Charles, this is his 1957 release, and it is still in shrink, and it is beautiful. Needs a clean, but it's in beautiful, beautiful condition here. This is a 1960 reissue on that beautiful green and blue Atlantic label. Just love that one. So yeah, this is in terrific shape, and real excited to have this one. Looking forward to getting this one cleaned up and playing it. So happy to have that. Next, Simon and Garfunkel, Parsley, Sage, Rosemary, and Thyme. This is their 1966 release, and this is a 1970 reissue. And it's on Columbia. So, of course, you have Scarborough Fair, For Emily Whenever I May Find Her, Homeward Bound, the 59th Street Bridge song, Feeling Groovy. So, great album. And this is another one that's in just really great shape. Very, very clean. Next, I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with this album. So Zager and Evans, 2525, Exordium, and Terminus. What year? This is 1969. So we got, you know, kind of folk, psychedelic folk rock. Of course, the song In the Year 2525. It's on RCA Victor. Again, this is another very, very clean copy. And from 1969. Happy to grab that one. Got that one for real cheap. Now this next one, Bruce Cockburn, Sun Wheel Dance. So I haven't spun this yet. I did get it cleaned up, but I had ordered. I don't remember what I ordered, but they threw this in as a bonus just because. So of course I know the name Bruce Cockburn, but I don't know his music or this album at all. It's on the Epic label. From what I understand, it's kind of folk. Just the back cover. So I'm definitely interested in checking this out. Let me know in the comments below of what you think of Bruce Cockburn and this album specifically, or what other albums of his to check out. Definitely interested in giving it a listen. And this is also in just terrific condition. I mean, the cover's got a tiny bit of ring wear down there, but other than that, beautiful, beautiful shape. All right, now some psychedelic rock here. We got Spirit, 12 Dreams of Dr. Sardonicus, also on the Epic label. This is the orange Epic label. So this album came out in 1970, and this is a 1973 reissue. And again, it's in beautiful, beautiful condition. Vinyl looks terrific here. So looking forward to cleaning that one up. Okay, and last I have the Kinks. This is Muswell Hillbillies. This is their 1971 release. This is on RCA Victor, and it's a Dynaflex. I did play this several times, and even though it's Dynaflex, it's terrific. It sounds great. It plays great, sounds great. Yeah, it's very, very happy with it. So this came out in 1971, and this is kind of their folk country rock album, I'd say. Lots of ring wear on this, but still the vinyl plays really, really nice, and I was very happy to come across this for relatively cheap. The Kinks are one of those bands that's a big gap in my collection, so looking forward to slowly getting more of their releases. I do have a nice compilation of theirs, but I want to start filling in the gaps. So this was a good find. So that is everything. Thanks for sticking with me through this. I also picked up one other album that I previewed in my 1 year in the VC video. I'm not going to mention that here, but I hope to, hopefully my next video will be a vinyl reveal on that album specifically. At least that's my plan. Hopefully I can get around to doing that. So everyone, thanks for watching. I appreciate you all. Thanks for liking my videos and commenting below. I really enjoy interacting and commenting back and forth. It definitely means a lot, and I just really appreciate you all checking out my videos. So thank you very much. I hope everyone is doing well. It's daylight savings, so hopefully we get more daylight now and things are starting to warm up a little bit more, at least up here in the Northeast. So everybody, that's going to do it for me. Take care. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye now.